run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Commodores offense takes the field for the first time today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Setting up the screen. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Extending the play. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a catch. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Doors!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the jubilee.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hands it off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
Number 32 on to kick it away.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Quarterback making checks. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down for this offense. To the air, it's Pavia. Got his man on the right. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by a field goal over Colorado.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Cuevas.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Wide open spaces. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Hard running there. One of the highlights of the year last season, Alabama went into Nashville coming off a win against Georgia and got knocked out of Nashville with their first loss to Vandy since 1969. Anything can happen in this crazy sport.
It was magic. It was crazy. It was Pavia time, right? Like the 4th down conversions, they held the ball for most of the game. And Jesse, remember, this is what kept the Tide out of the playoffs. You think they're a little upset?
Definitely, and they're going to have to do a better job defensively with that gun option scheme we saw from Vanderbilt in that game a year ago. They didn't have any answer for that. A few interceptions early by Jalen Milroe put him behind the 8 ball, so we just need a better effort from Alabama on both sides.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
That's caught. It's Williams. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Sets up the screen. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Commodores! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to score.
And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. The inside handoff. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
That's reeled in. It's Miller. They stopped him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He splits the uprights.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield?
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Power football with the run. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Gives it on the option. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Bringing the heat. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pulls it in, it's Stowers. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks the tackle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. He got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the 1st down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
Going for it all. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Surging forward on the sneak. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Out of the gun, the inside give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're testing the right side here. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And it's tough for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided on. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. They march 72 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. After this, it'll be a wrap. Dropping back, it's Pavia. He lets it fly. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too, so we know they're going to...